Hello, I am Dr. Topi Basar, Associate Professor at National Law University and Judicial Academy, Assam. Today I will be discussing about first ownership of copyright, especially in those cases where author is under employment or contract of service or apprenticeship, or he has been commissioned to do a certain work. In those cases, who shall have the copyright over the work? In this regard, Section 17 of the Act states that, subject to the provisions of this Act, the author of a work shall be the first owner of the copyright therein. As a general rule, author is the first owner of the copyright. However, this general rule is subject to certain provisos, such as A. In the case of a literary, dramatic, or artistic work made by the author in the course of his employment by the proprietor of a newspaper, magazine, or similar periodical under a contract of service or apprenticeship for the purpose of publication in a newspaper, magazine, or similar periodical, the said proprietor shall, in the absence of any agreement to the contrary, be the first owner of the copyright in the work, in so far as the copyright relates to the publication of the work in any newspaper, magazine, or similar periodical, or to the reproduction of the work for the purpose of its being so published, but in all other respects, the author shall be the first owner of the copyright in the work. For example, if the author wants to use the work which he has made for the proprietor of the newspaper to be published in that newspaper, and if he wants to make use of that same work in his novel, he has the right to do so under clause A. B. Subject to the provisions of clause A. In the case of a photograph taken, or a painting or portrait drawn, or an engraving, or a cinematograph film made for valuable consideration at the instance of any person, such person shall, in the absence of any agreement to the contrary, be the first owner of the copyright therein. So in this, the person has been commissioned to do a certain work, for example, to make a painting on a valuable consideration at the instance of some other person, then that person shall be the first owner of the copyright therein. Clause C. In the case of a work made in the course of the author's employment under a contract of service or apprenticeship, to which clause A and B does not apply, the employer shall, in the absence of any agreement to the contrary, shall be the first owner of the copyright therein. Clause C. In the case of any address or speech delivered in public, the person who has delivered such a speech or address, or if such person has delivered such address or speech on behalf of any other person, such other person shall be the first owner of the copyright therein, notwithstanding that the person who delivers such address or speech, or as the case may be, the person on whose behalf such address or speech is delivered is employed by any other person who arranges such address or speech, or on whose behalf or premises such address or speech is delivered. For example, if I am making a speech or delivering a speech, as I am doing now, on this speech I have the copyright under this clause. Clause D. In the case of a government work, government shall, in the absence of any agreement to the contrary, government shall be the first owner of the copyright therein. Clause D. D. In the case of a work made or first published by or under the direction or control of any public undertaking, such public undertaking shall, in the absence of any agreement to the contrary, be the first owner of the copyright therein. Clause E. In the case of a work to which the provisions of section 41 apply, the international organization concerned shall be the first owner of the copyright therein. This is corresponding to section 41 of the Act. There is an important proviso, and this proviso has been added by the 2012 Copyright Amendment Act, provided that in case of any work incorporated in a cinematograph work, nothing contained in clauses B and C affect the right of the author in the work referred to in clause A of subsection 1 of section 13. For instance, if the lyricist of a song and his song has been incorporated into a film, the lyricist still continues to enjoy the copyright over the song according to this proviso. The next is, what is the duration of copyright? What is the term of copyright? Under section 22, except as otherwise provided hereinafter provided, copyright shall subsist in any literary, dramatic, musical or artistic work published within the lifetime of the author until 60 years from the beginning of the calendar year next following the year in which the author dies. That means the period of copyright is life of the author plus 60 years. However, it is important to mention here that there can be no ownership in case of mere idea. Idea is not protected under the copyright. A person may have a brilliant idea, an excellent idea for a story or for a picture or for a play, and one which, so far as he is concerned, appears to be original. He may consider his idea to be an original idea. But if he communicates that idea to an author or a playwright or an artist, the production which is the result of the communication of the idea to the other person or any artist or the playwright, then the copyright will become of that person who has clothed the idea in some form, whether by means of a picture, a play or a book, and the owner of the idea has no rights in the product. This is also known as idea expression dichotomy. So the person who has actually done something else by putting his creativity into idea, given a form to it, given an expression to it, will get the copyright. This principle was laid down in the case of Dono versus Allied newspapers. That much for today's lecture. I have covered section 17 in detail, which delineates the rules relating to first ownership of copyright. Thank you.